Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News in English. I'm Amna Ismail, your host for today. President Dr. Mohammad Muiz has ratified the Second Amendment to the Tobacco Control Act. The Second Amendment to this act introduces a landmark generational ban aimed at safeguarding public health and protecting future generations from the harmful effects of tobacco. Key provisions of the amendment include generational ban and youth restrictions. The sale, purchase and use of tobacco products are prohibited for individuals born on or after January 1, 2007. Additionally, individuals under the age of 21 are barred from participating in any tobacco-related sales or commercial activities, further shielding young people from tobacco exposure. Ban on production equipment and e-cigarettes, the import, possession and use of machinery for tobacco production as well as electronic cigarettes, vaping devices and related accessories are strictly prohibited. Prohibition of advertising and sponsorship. All forms of tobacco advertising, sponsorship and promotional activities are banned under the amended law. A system has been established to ensure the transparent, accountable disposal of confiscated tobacco products, electronic cigarettes, vapes and related equipment, providing public reassurance. The amendment also reinforces the country's commitment to reducing tobacco-related illnesses and promoting a healthier, more resilient society. Vice President Al-Ustaz Hussein Mohammad Latif reaffirmed the Maldives' dedication to sustainable ocean stewardship and advocated for immediate reforms in international climate finance. He made these remarks during his address at the Honolulu International Forum, HIF, a prestigious platform organized by the Pacific Forum. Commended the Pacific Forum for 5 decades of promoting strategic stability and policy dialogue in the Indo-Pacific, the Vice President spoke of the Maldives' deep-rooted connection to the ocean. He highlighted the nation's vulnerability to the growing impacts of climate change, including coral bleaching, storm surges, and rising sea levels. The Vice President highlighted national efforts and reaffirmed the Maldives' commitment to the blue economy through sustainable fisheries, marine conservation, and ecosystem-based coastal management. He emphasized, however, that these initiatives require adequate and sustainable climate financing to be effective. Calling for meaningful reform, the Vice President urged the international community to move beyond GDP-based assessments and adopt developmental frameworks that address the unique vulnerabilities of small island developing states. He also advocated for innovative financing mechanisms, including concessional instruments and climate-linked debt solutions. Concluding his remarks, the Vice President emphasized the inseparable link between the blue economy and climate finance, calling for collaborative international efforts to safeguard the nation's heritage and livelihoods to ensure a resilient future. Held monthly, the Honolulu International Forum provides a platform for dialogue on key political, economic and security issues in the Indo-Pacific, bringing together experts, policymakers and practitioners. President Dr. Mohammad Muiz inaugurates 2 significant projects in Miyamoli, advancing efforts to improve connectivity and healthcare services in the region.
At a ceremony held in Muli, the President officially launched the construction of the Muli-Nala Fushi Causeway, a 565-meter link that will connect the 2 islands. The project, expected to be completed within 600 days, includes road construction, tarring, street lighting, and 112 meters of revetment. The causeway is designed to facilitate centralized service delivery, resource sharing, and integrated development, while also boosting economic opportunities and strengthening social ties between Muli and Nala Fushi. In a separate event, President Dr. Muiz also inaugurated the construction of a new 4-story building for the Muli Regional Hospital. This project aims to expand and modernize existing healthcare infrastructure to better meet the needs of the growing population. Equipped with advanced medical technology and larger facilities, the hospital is expected to significantly enhance healthcare access and quality for residents of Mimu Atoll. Construction is underway by the Maldives Transport and Contracting Company, MTCC, with completion anticipated within 780 days, around mid-2027.
A senior delegation from English football club Liverpool FC has arrived in the Maldives for high-level discussions aimed at advancing its strategic partnership with Visit Maldives, the country's national tourism promotion board. The visit is part of the ongoing collaboration between Liverpool FC and the Maldives Marketing and Public Relations Corporation (MMPRC), following the appointment of Visit Maldives as Liverpool's official destination partner earlier this football season. The delegation includes David Paul, Vice President of Partnership Delivery, and Alex Fraser, Director of Global Partnership Sales at Liverpool FC. According to MMPRC, the Liverpool FC delegation is scheduled to meet with government officials, cabinet ministers, and key figures in the tourism sector. These meetings aim to foster cooperation, develop joint strategies for global tourism promotion, and ensure successful execution of both current and future initiatives under the partnership. MMPRC highlighted that Maldives has already made significant strides in its collaboration with Liverpool FC. The partnership has provided the island nation with unprecedented visibility on one of the world's largest sporting platforms. This heightened international recognition aligns with MMPRC's broader strategy to leverage sports tourism and enhance the Maldives' global appeal. As part of the visit, Liverpool FC executives also held discussions with the Minister of Sports and Health, Abdullah Rafio, regarding the establishment of a Liverpool Football Academy in the Maldives. Talks focused on strengthening football development in the country, with plans to offer Maldivian players opportunities for training both locally and in the United Kingdom under Liverpool FC's coaching expertise. The minister reaffirmed the government's commitment to promoting sports tourism and supporting the economy initiative, which is expected to raise national football standards and further position the Maldives as a premier travel and sporting destination. In addition to this week's meetings, MMPRC has announced plans for a major international campaign set to launch in June. The campaign will feature video content starring Liverpool FC players and other promotional activities timed to coincide with the start of the next football season in August. We'll be back after a short break.
In here today.
Of course, bro. It's the kickoff. It's the new Premier League season. I'll be ready. Get loud. This is new faces, latest drip, and fresh trims. It's time to believe. The greatest league in the world is back.
Brought to you by MediaNet.
Kafa, tiga pocket ennetannu kontaga phone Kafa, passport atungi fangalniku gillijiayo. Kafe kanitudani, foshi gillijiayo.
Kokko hasnuwe, kafe dani hajjen umra plan nagag. Konkamaka kafa haswamvi. Ituru malumat Elite mobile app adi myelite.mv.
Elide Ailaya, marhaba.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Health of the Maldives and the Ministry of Public Health of Thailand has signed a memorandum of understanding MOU to enhance cooperation in the field of public health. The agreement is expected to bring technical expertise to the Maldives and strengthen bilateral ties through shared efforts to improve public health outcomes. The MOU was signed on the sidelines of the 77th World Health Assembly in Geneva, Switzerland, by State Minister for Health Khadija Abdul Samad Abdullah on behalf of the Maldives and Deputy Minister of Public Health, Dej. The collaboration focuses on strengthening several key areas of the Maldivian health system. Priorities include promoting primary health care, advancing health policy, and system research, and building the capacity of human resources in the health sector. It also aims to enhance digital health and health information systems, support regulatory improvements through the Maldives Food and Drug Authority (MFDA), and foster cooperation on sustainable financing for the health sector. The MOU further outlines the establishment of a joint working group and the development of a comprehensive action plan to guide the implementation of the agreed initiatives. Minister of Health Abdullah Nazim Ibrahim attended the signing along with Saima Wazid, Regional Director for WHO South East Asia. The minister emphasized the importance of the growing partnership between the Maldives and Thailand and described the agreement as a step forward in the two countries' long-standing cooperation. The parliament member for Diddo constituency, Abdul Latif Muhammad, has linked the persistence of key social issues in the Maldives to the lack of consistent support for sports by previous governments.
Speaking on MMTV's Bodo Khabar program, Latif said limited attention to sports, especially youth-oriented initiatives, has contributed to setbacks in youth development and wider societal challenges. He noted that past experience highlights the consequences of overlooking the role of sports in community development. According to Latif, the government is now taking a more inclusive approach, pointing to the recent ratification of the Sports Act as an example of efforts to address underlying issues affecting youth. He stated that President Dr. Mohammad Muiz's policies aim to expand sports development across the country rather than concentrating it in a few areas. Key reforms under the recent ratification of the Sports Act include decentralization of sports development, the creation of a national sports fund, and the formation of regional sports associations. The Act also formally recognizes the Maldives Paralympic Committee as an independent legal entity, granting it the same status and authority as the Maldives Olympic Committee. Increased access to structured sports programs, he noted, could offer young people more positive and meaningful ways to spend their time, helping reduce unproductive behaviors and contributing to overall social progress. Highlighting the government's ongoing investments in sports infrastructure, Latif cited the development of courts, stadiums, and youth centers. He also noted that the Ministry of Sports, Fitness and Recreation is deploying coaches to various islands to support athletes and nurture local talent.
Ms. Payton, the newly appointed World Health Organization WHO representative to the Maldives, formally presented her letter of credence to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdullah Khalil, on Tuesday. During the meeting, Minister Khalil acknowledged WHO's long-standing partnership with the Maldives, highlighting its vital contribution to the development of the country's healthcare system. He noted significant improvements in areas such as disease prevention, emergency response capabilities, and equitable access to healthcare services as a result of the organization's support. The foreign minister also extended his appreciation to WHO for recognizing President Dr. Mohammad Muiz with the WHO Director General's Special Award for Tobacco Control, conferred in honor of the President's tobacco control policies. In response, Ms. Payton reaffirmed WHO's commitment to supporting the Maldives and expressed her readiness to work closely with national authorities to strengthen the health sector during her tenure. Ms. Payton, a national of Bhutan, brings over 30 years of experience in the public health sector. She has held senior roles both nationally and regionally. Prior to her current appointment, she served for more than 6 years as Deputy WHO representative to India and has been serving as acting WHO representative to the Maldives since January 19, 2025. The Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Information and Arts has reopened applications for membership to the Maldives Media Council following the withdrawal of candidates in an ongoing by-election process. 3 seats on the council are currently vacant, including 1 ordinary member and 2 members representing the media. The ministry confirmed the 2 of the 4 candidates who had initially contested for these posts have formally withdrawn their candidacy. As a result, the opportunity to nominate individuals for the 2 media representative positions has been reopened. Interested applicants are required to complete the application form available on the ministry's website, along with all supporting documents. The deadline for submission is 2 p.m. on Tuesday, May 27, 2025. The Maldives Media Council is an independent 15-member body elected by media professionals. It is mandated to protect and promote press freedom within the framework of Maldivian law, whilst upholding ethical standards and accountability in journalism. That's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day.